What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Scott Boys and welcome to Smite Talk episode 1. I really should have called this season 2 if you think about it. Yeah, I really should have. In hindsight, I really should have. You know what? I might go back and change that, but you know what? You live and you learn. But I've got a guest for me today. I've got Chris. What's up, Chris?
Yo.
Yeah, Chris might even actually be here for episode 2 as well, because for any of the OG watchers, Smite Talk was a show where I got a player on and we talked about that player. That's not going to happen today. We're going to set the scene for you. Me and Chris has said he would help me. We're going to set the scene really here of what the community is looking like. And then I'll start bringing in players like that, and we'll go back and we'll talk about how their season 5 has went for them in their opinion. Once I go through everyone, the series will stop and we'll bring it back again at the end of season 6. There you go. Look at me. Look at me. Right, a good plan there. Right, good plan. Ready. So, Chris, a lot of shit has happened in this community. A lot of shit.
Yeah, it makes you think we need to bring back community chat.
No, we do. We could do that. That's a shout. I mean, obviously we'd have to bring Ollie on the show. Big fan. I've heard he's a big fan. I've heard.
Yeah, I know. As well, like.
No, literally, me, Ollie, Alan, Eddie, and Pleb were queuing casuals, just like, you know, getting some team synergy built and everything. And we won game 1, and Alan just goes to me, "Yo, Jack, when's community chat coming back? Ollie wants to be on it, but he's a big fan." Ollie was like, "Yeah, big fan," and I was like, "Oh, really? Okay."
Yeah, he said the same thing in the scrim against you.
No, but it's funny. So so we've got a lot of shit to talk about. So Chris, first thing I want to talk about is what the fuck happened with Cass Whale No Way.
Everyone left.
So talk us through the story. I mean, this is more your repertoire. What happened there?
Okay, so we were arranging a scrim, and we were getting ready to do the scrim. Next thing you know, Sam randomly posts a message on the group chat saying, "Yo, joining a new team, see ya," and leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew leaves without saying a word, and Anders starts talking about how he's going to be leaving as well, blah blah, and how he was going to help make a team. We said we're fine. Then we asked him who's on his team, and he literally just stated that it's pretty much the whole of Casway or No Way, just without me and Connor, and with a new Matt and Carlos. Yeah. Laugh away, please, because you can tell already what's going on here.
So, wait. Let me get this straight, okay? Okay. Carlos, on a team.
Yeah. Well, not anymore, technically, because he's been kicked now, hasn't he?
No, but I don't. Carlos, fucking. Were they drunk? Were they drunk?
I think they must have been in the mood for a trolley team.
I mean,
Because
they must have been in a mood. They must have been in a mood for a shit team. I mean, Jesus Christ! I'd rather have Brandon on my team than fucking Carlos.
I'd say the same thing, but then I know for a fact I'd probably still have more synergy with Carlos.
I mean, yeah, sure, go right ahead. Give me a second.
No, it's true, after everything that happened.
Okay, carry on.
So yeah, so that happened, and then they asked Cass if Cass could also coach them, and Cass said, "Yeah, I'll coach you, but I'm still going to be coaching my team."
Yeah, that's cool. At least Cass is a fucking man. Didn't abandon you.
Yeah, and now I'm looking for new members, and I've got one person so far, thanks to Cass himself.
Oh, who'd you get? Come on, who'd you get?
Coast Toast, aka Randy Jenkins.
AKA fucking Bakasura solo main.
Solo Destroyer. Solo Destroyer.
He'll probably just play Assassins every game.
Doesn't bother me. That leaves me with Erling Shen half the time.
I mean, Erlang's not great right now. New passive rework, less damage, but he's better full tank anyway now. You know.
True.
It's hit and
Yeah,
miss
I have to see what else I could play. It might allow me to play some mages, you know. There's some Poseidons, some
I
Chandras, some
don't think
Morgans.
he'll let you do that. I don't think Cass will let you do that, let alone Randy.
Who knows? They might. They might. I might be just saying stuff, you know.
Okay, so
But either way, I might end up having to play Assassins.
so your team got abandoned. Like basically, your team is basically going through a rebuilding process. Basically, this could be a good thing for you. It could really be a good thing for you, I think,
Well, I've
because
already got an upgrade, haven't I?
oh my god, shots. No comments on that. But no,
Well,
so
no offense, but getting Randy, who screws up you now, well, that's kind of already an upgrade.
but no, so we're gonna talk about. We're only gonna talk about 4 teams today. We're only gonna talk about Sexy Smite
Your
Lads,
team, my team.
Sexy Smite Lads, which is my team.
Oh,
Where's my
that's your new name.
Where's my cat free, which is Dean's team. Caswell No Way, which is obviously your team, and Almost a Team.
Don't think so.
Cass
Wait,
just informed me
did
that's
they
just still
change
your
the
name. Who?
Really? Because I thought that Sam's team took the name, so I
No,
just decided I'd call myself
Cass.
no names
I asked
until
Cass what
we
their
get it.
team was called, and he says their team name is Almost a Team. I mean, that's correct. I mean, when you had Carlos on it, you're almost a fucking team.
Even the fact that they don't now, they're almost a team because they're missing someone.
Yeah. So yeah. So we'll go straight into it. So, which team would you like to talk about properly first? Out of the 4.
Well, we've already gone around my team.
I mean, we've not really gone into detail about it though. We've only just touched it. So I want to go into proper detail on this.
Oh, okay. So I guess go on your team first. Just
So we're
to get
gonna.
your team out.
So we'll go to Sexy Smite Lads. Now the story behind this team was, me and Eddie had a team full of people with problems. We had Fraser, decent player, could be moulded, but you know, wasn't where me and Eddie wanted. A support player, we didn't really gel with, and a mid laner, really bad connections. Good player, but you got to judge on connections as well. So you know, not what me and Eddie were looking for. Ran into Chris's team. They had 2 fills, Ollie and Alan. It was a good game, really good game of Smite. It was me and Eddie versus the world. But you know,
I didn't even peep the Pleb, even though he was helping you out.
give me a second. I'm just messaging Eddie.
We can say it's the one game my team has actually won
Yeah,
against your team.
that's true. But then it forced me and Eddie into changes. Me and Eddie had a proper chat about everything we wanted to do, and we decided that.
Picked up the fields
Well,
that
no,
my
let
team
let
had,
let me
and
let me
also-
finish. Let me finish. Let me
Okay,
finish.
sorry.
We decided that look, we want to actually go for this. This is our attempt. This is our chance at this. Next season, we want to have a proper go at the Pro League. We want to have a proper go at trying to qualify for it. And we wanted a team that could really compete and take us there, because I'd rather have a chance at it and lose than not have any chance at all. So me and Eddie decided, you know what, part ways with the other 3. Ali, Red Mist, Fraser, we gotta go. Parted ways, we started looking for players, looked at the mana a lot. It wasn't really what we were looking for, like, you know, like differences of opinion on like how much effort we really wanted to put in. And then I was just like, you know what, Eddie, I've got work in the morning, I'm gonna go off. He was like, yeah, that's chill, it's all bless, I'll keep looking. Get a message in the morning, found us teammates, and I was like, who have you got? And he was like, Ollie, Pleb, Chris Fade, and Alan. Like all 4 of them, like we can have one as Alan maybe as a coach or Chris Fade as a sub, whatever we want to do there. And I was like, okay. Got back from work, found out Alan's our ADC. So yeah, so we've got Alan ADC, Pleb support, Ollie aka Dead Arrow in the mid lane, Eddie Jingle Jangle, and me, you sexy boy, in the solo lane. Now for Chris, looking at this team, you have played with or against every single member of this team. What do you think of it?
Definitely one of your best teams you've made.
Thank you, much appreciated. I've got no hand in this, but yeah, much appreciated. I had nothing to do with this.
That's a compliment to Eddie.
Yeah, I know this. I had nothing to do with this at all. For once, I had nothing to do with this.
Team you guys have made.
you know it is, and it's a fun team as well. But
Definitely a
no,
huge upgrade, especially as now you've got like flex picks between Alan and Eddie.
mhm.
Alan playing the Arachne and some
Eddie
other.
does not play Arachne. Eddie is not known for the Arachne.
Hey, Alan also asked if I played Arachne and if you guys would think he would for me. So,
No,
you know,
no, never.
you remember that.
But literally, we just we're sitting there going, I'm happy with this team. I really think this team can compete. I think out of the 4 teams we're going to talk about, I think this is the best team. Not just because I'm on it.
And not just because my team's not finished.
Yeah, even when your team's finished, Chris, my team will still beat yours.
Hey,
I'm going to solo Randy. I promise you that.
hey, you cannot say that.
I, pro-
Brandy's the almighty.
I promise you, if Randy has the balls to show up and can play against me, I will solo him.
Ooh, that's fighting talk, I hear ya.
But no, and you know what? And if you try and show up and gank me, and you have the balls to gank me when I'm playing against Randy, I'll kill both of you. Just like I did to you and Sam.
Hey, we gotta kill once.
Yeah, once, and then you got 2v1'd every other time.
Hey, I didn't die then. We just didn't kill
You
you,
did.
and then I just
You
never
did.
bothered.
You did.
Honest,
You did.
not.
You did. My
Was that
tier
what I
against
did?
my tier against Kabrakan and Poseidon 2v1, I kill both of you.
Well, your best. You Tears obviously gonna do that against Poseidon, who's probably lower level, and Kabrakan, who
You
isn't
know,
broken.
you two both used your ultimates, barely took any damage. Oh god, it was so fun. It was so fun.
I thought you were going to mention the Kirkland against the Odin, and whoever Sam was that game. I think.
Oh
was
yeah,
Odin.
when we 2v1'd and you just I was 2v1ing you inside the Odin cage and you just did
And I
fuck
just
all.
walked off.
Yeah, because I
just walked off.
transformed. But no, so back to the topic, Chris. With this team, what do you think the pros are for this team, and what do you think the negatives are for this team? And just because there's negatives doesn't mean the negatives will appear, but they can appear. What do you think they'll be?
Well, the negatives probably gonna mainly be like to see who's your like star player, all of that, because you're all pretty much just best players in your role. So it's gonna probably be like a competition to see who does the best. You might end up having some little spats like, why do you take the kill? I need farm. I need stacks or something like that. Pros, well, upgrade to all your roles. You all have synergy between each other because all of you have been on a team together at some point, and you all can work well together.
There you go. Much appreciated. Right, okay, so we've touched on the sexy Smite Lands, aka love the name because it's so true. Which team do you want to talk about next, Chris? Where's my Kepri? Castaway on Airway, or almost a team? Which one?
I guess if we talk about my team, it'll be quick as there's only 2 members.
Okay, Castaway or No Way. So, Randy and Chris. This team looks OP as fuck already. Joking. I mean, this is already a team. You know. Otherwise they would. Otherwise they would be called almost a team. You know, because who calls themselves almost a team when they're actually a team? You know, literally. That's
Hey,
the
who
thing.
knows? They'll probably change their name when they replace Carlos to actually a team.
Oh yeah. I'd actually rate that behavior. I would totally rate that behavior.
I have good names.
No, so what was I saying? Randy and you, have you ever teamed together before, like properly?
Once.
Okay.
This was when Philip was the coach, and it was me, Randy, and Joey. I can't remember the other 2. I think we were looking for 2 others.
Right. No problem at all. So, realistically, looking at the players you've got, and I have heard, I have been asked, I'm going to just announce this now, Chris, Cass has been trying to get me and Eddie to ask Red, Mist, and Fraser for you.
Yep.
So, yeah, maybe not the best players in the world. They're decent players. So, realistically, I think this team will be an upgrade for you. Generally, I think it will be. I'm not just saying that because I'm not saying that necessarily that every player you get will be better than what you've had. I'm not saying that at all. But
Well,
I'm saying just a new atmosphere and a new goal will reinvigorate you, and you will be an upgrade. And jungle really needs to step up this meta, and so you will upgrade yourself in just a sense of going, I'm going to make you regret ever leaving me. I was the star of
well,
this team. I was the
see,
star of this
yeah,
team.
because Jack, you know you're talking about goals. My old goal was to help my team get further. Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you want to know my new goal?
What's that?
To destroy.
Well, yeah, because you're going to literally turn around and go, I was the star of that team. That is literally what you're going to do. You're going. That's what you're going. That's sorry. I'll rephrase that. That's what you're going to attempt to try and do. It's not a guarantee you'll do it. It's not a guarantee you won't do it. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do. I think, looking at this team, I think the pros, like obviously with who you can maybe pick up as well, who's out there. Pros are you're going to pick up some really good players. You're going to be you're going to like. There's going to be a fire lit within you, and I think you're definitely going to get better. Especially with playing with Randy, who kind of is a pro and a con in himself. I mean,
He'll probably not play meta pro.
Con. He doesn't really play the meta, and that usually leads to him either destroying, which is a pro, or being destroyed, which is a con.
Double-edged sword.
Yeah. So
You can either be a stone-cutting sword or a broken one.
or you can be Golden Bow, getting removed from the game.
I like that one. I won't lie.
So he can be golden. He can be gold. He can be Golden Blade, fresh and new. Everybody wants it. Or he can be a Golden Bow, removed from the game, not wanted anymore.
Sure.
We'll find out what he really is. But no, I think definitely there's your pros and cons. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Just okay, perfect. Okay. Do you want to talk
I'm
about?
happy like I get to play around it again. It's been quite a while since.
Do you want to talk about almost a team or where's my Capri?
Let's go with what's my Capri.
Right. Okay. You've played against this team quite a bit.
Yep.
And this 5-man has been together for the longest out of any of the teams left.
Yep.
They dropped their first game in like 6 games on Thursday, but they split. They went 1-1 in the set. But it was with a fill. What do you think about this team? What do you think about this team personally?
Well, their biggest pro is their jungler. That's obvious.
I mean, sure. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that.
When he can, like, somehow avoid multiple ults to then die and give someone a quadra kill. Right. Whew.
Oh, the Humbots play, yeah, that's what you're talking about. Gee, I actually want to hear someone who was actually in the game tell me about this. Like, because I've only watched it.
Well,
like,
do you want to know the best person you could probably ask?
Who?
The person who got the quadra kill.
I'm gonna ask Eddie about it when I talk to him, because Eddie's coming on soon, and so I'm gonna probably get something done with him as well, because I want to talk to him about that. Like, I want to ask him about, like, what the fuck, how did that happen? Like, literally. But no, I think this team is hard to talk, like, really difficult to think about, because it's a very controversial team if you think about it.
They have their moments where they win early game and destroy late game, where they don't give up the win. They don't ever show fault. And there's the times where they lose early game then destroy it late game, but then lose because they did something stupid.
I'm saying it's a controversial team because yes, I get, and everyone really says not everyone will think this player is really good. Everyone has difference of opinion, but like if you look at my team, majority of the people in this community will say, yeah, these players are up there with probably the best, like some of the best players that you can pick out of our little lot we've got.
For probably the best.
Dean's team's a 50-50. Like every single player on there is a 50-50. Some
See,
people will say
agree but disagree.
some people will say they're really good, and some people will say they're terrible, but they still somehow win.
Yeah, but you say that, yeah. The only people on Dean's team that have ever been said then terrible is technically Dean, and he always solos the people that
Well,
say it.
no. Sam called Flux terrible. Anders called
Yeah, but then
Anders called the support terrible, and Eddie said the ADC is not the best.
Okay, true.
AKA not great. And then everyone, and you said yourself that their current mid who was their jungle, he's not that good.
But
So
yeah,
so people have all
he wasn't that good when he was in jungle.
so that's all hovering around every single time. On that team, it's a 50-50 split between what people are saying about them.
Like, they're definitely getting better. Like, since they changed their roles from the start when they started the scrims, yeah, their team has definitely improved, all of them.
Oh yeah, definitely moving Dean into the jungle, Silence from mid to ADC, and then Alvaro into mid's definitely been really good for them.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally sit on this. I'm personally sitting on the side where their front line and
You
Dean
want to screen them.
are really good. Their mid, still want to see a bit more. I've only seen one set of scrims. He was bit hit and miss in game 1. Game 2 really didn't have. It's not hard to follow up. It's not hard.
One thing about their mid laner, yeah, and their ADC, like they remind me of a not so good version of Joey when he was on your team.
What do you mean?
They're getting protected and kills because of Dean doing all of these ganks, yeah, but they're not able to like deal with all the setups Dean's giving them. It's like, so Dean ends up having to take most of the kills. Where like with Joey, it's like, oh, you guys will go in, save them, do a decent gank, and Joey will just ult or snipe to get the kill.
Well, no, like, see, that's the part where I will slightly disagree. I mean, obviously you didn't watch the last scrim, I did. Game 2, I mean, their mid laner got like a triple kill off a Fear No Evil. Off a team fight, which was a blink ult from Dean. I mean, so, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. Because you can definitely see the flaws in this team. You can see them. They just win. Like, obviously, they need to scrim more teams. You know, they'll probably scrim you when you get your team set up. They'll scrim Sam's team. For some reason, Dean just refused to scrim me. I'm not sure why. I'm calling Dean out. Grow some balls, brother. Literally.
You're calling out a boxer to grow some balls. Ooh, I'd like to see Dean just walk up to you and say, "What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say to me?"
I'll just literally next time I see him, and if he ever asks me, "Do you want to? Why'd you say grow some balls?" I'll just say, you know, because Amy's always cradling them for you. So grow a pair for your own. Let them hang low, brother.
You want to die.
Nah, literally, that's how it is. That's how it is. No, they're good people. They're good people. But no, they have got like I was saying, you can see the flaws, but they still win, and I don't understand it.
Because they're all decent. They all just have like bad moments.
And from what I know, from what Dean's told me, is they have fun together. They have fun playing together. Like, everything's laugh with them. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But no, so in your opinion, pros and cons go.
Or is it? Oh, you're making it quite difficult. The pros definitely like their ganking abilities through Dean. The
Mhm.
cons literally just they're not all constantly showing what they can do.
For me, pros. Um, their jungle solo synergy, definitely a pro.
Just
Um,
not as much of a pro against your team.
oh yeah, definitely not. Look, if anyone can beat the me and Eddie synergy, I would like to shake their hand. But no, literally, I think this team is literally most teams you'd see is like your mid and ADC need to be really good, like or at least one of them needs to be really good. On this team, their mid and ADC are their role players, which is a con, but their jungle, solo, and support are just pretty good to where that doesn't really matter, I guess.
Yeah, it's to like where they end up bringing out the best of their role players.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, overall, I think that's pretty good. Okay. So right, last team is almost a team. Right. Give me 1 second, Chris. Scott Boys would like to throw out a disclaimer here. Any opinions coming out from any guest on this show is not an opinion addressed from Scott Boys or comes from Scott Boys unless addressed by Jack Abercrombie. Thank you very much, and we will continue with the
Oh,
show. Thank you very
thanks!
much.
Thanks! Thank you. I see how it is, yeah. Just because it's me that's on here.
No, that's for any show.
Yeah, but you have to also tell them about your own opinion.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Any opinion addressed by a guest is not the opinion approved by Scott Boys unless Jack Abercrombie comes out with it. That's the disclaimer.
Okay, okay, I see how it is.
Because I am ready to hear what you have to say about this team. Chris,
I kind of want.
Matt solo, Sam in the jungle, Matt in the mid, and Anders support. What do you think of this lot? What do you think of this team?
Well,
What do you think of
I
this
don't know
almost
their
a team?
solo. I don't know their solo because I didn't watch the only scrim they've had with him. So I didn't get a chance to really view him, so I can't say anything about him.
Had a good game.
Sam,
Had a good game one and got soloed in game two.
Okay, well, I still really can't say anything. I'd prefer to give my opinion once I've watched him scrim, so I'll probably do that when I watch your scrim.
Oh yeah, you'll get to watch him go
Sam?
1-on-1 with me.
Yeah, I get to see how he comes up against like what Sam can do. I
Oh
agree
shit!
with
I'm gonna
everyone
get
else.
camped. I'm gonna get camped. I've just realised that.
Well,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get camped.
you're gonna 1v2, you know it.
I'm
Or
go-
Eddie's just gonna come over and just 2v2.
I'm gonna get camped against these two. Because Sam's gonna be like, "This is my chance to kill Jack. This is my chance."
This is my chance to finally get revenge on what Chris couldn't do for me.
Trust me, bro. Trust.
Well,
Okay. Okay.
thanks.
Okay. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. Carry on. Okay.
Sam, from what I've been hearing from almost literally everyone who's talked about his team, not including the people on his team because I haven't spoken to any of them since they've left this team.
Mhm.
I agree with what they say. Sam was better off as a solo laner.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Because from what my experience was, I was always told by him for me to improve my god pool, and then what I've heard from everyone else, his only decent god they've seen was Mercury, which is one god, which can easily just get banned or picked from the other team.
I mean, yeah. I guess we'll see how he does tonight because
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because all I've heard is Merc and Bakasura, and his Bakasura game, I've been told he got destroyed, and his Merc didn't fare that well against Asusuna. 2 games where he should win, really.
I mean I don't know whether he didn't fare that well. He still did decently. He just You know, he should have destroyed Dean, and he didn't. So yeah.
That's my point. Like 2 games where he should be destroying, he didn't. I don't know if that's just because Dean's got a load more skill, or if it's just because Sam didn't always like know how to to quickly
Uh,
do his stuff with these jobs.
Look, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about this. This is mainly at Sam, but I'm gonna go with the whole team as well. Game one, I think it was more Sam trying to feel Dean out. Like, I think they were both trying to. I think Sam and Dean were trying to feel each other out. Like, okay, how are you gonna play against me? Like, no, how are you gonna play against me?
Yeah, and then game
I-
2 they tried to play their best and Dean outplayed.
Which I don't know. I think Dean kind of changed up his style in that set. If you think about it, like playing Wombats is you're playing a utility god. Then you're not really going out to carry your team. You're going out to set your team up for everything.
I think Dean played Humberts mainly because he had someone like Eddie play a Merc ADC as well. That might be one of the main reasons why he decided to play Humberts, because he's got more people on his team who can like carry with kills and just do a load of power. Because usually when Dean played against us, it would be Dean that gets all of the kills, and everyone else would be there to either set up or to just assist in some damage. Dean would just blow everyone away. With Eddie there, it's like there's more people who are like able to get the kills and just destroy straight away.
Right. Okay, so recently they've obviously got rid of Carlos. Probably the smartest thing they've done.
Yeah.
And that opinion is approved by Scott Boys.
That's always going to be approved. If you go through any of my community chat videos recently, everyone will have fucking this geezer Jack, yeah, like just constantly spouting his hatred on Carlos.
I mean, the dude can't play Smite.
And the only time he can is when he's telling the other people like what strategies they're gonna try and pull.
Trust me, like literally, what the fuck? Who does that?
I
Carlos.
remember, like, do you wanna know the funniest part? You know when we went against Kevin's team when he was playing support? Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, for the picks and bans, I was getting text messages from him saying, "Didn't Anders tell you who we were going to play? You should have banned them." And I'm like, he didn't say a thing, probably because we don't want to win because you're telling us stuff.
Yeah, so there you go. So,
Anders, he's playing normal, which is always doing good. Like, he's always doing somewhat good job, unless he's getting completely destroyed early game. Then he doesn't always do as much because he's trying to catch back up to the opponent.
no, so okay.
Then,
Okay, we'll get back to this now. We'll get back to this because this is where where I think it's time to give it a wrap, as they say.
oh, there's still one more person we had to talk about.
Pros and cons.
Pros. They got rid of Carlos.
Shit, you stole my pro. You stole one of my pros.
I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't think of anything, but like, from what I was hearing going on from their team, from what Carlos was saying, getting rid of him was a decent pro. Apart from that, I can't really think of any because I haven't watched them scrim yet, so I don't know anything.
Okay, and what's the cons? What's your cons, Chris?
See, I just feel like who they picked up from the start.
Okay, my pros is definitely a lot of room to improve, which is nice. Definitely like a high ceiling on this team, and this is a decent support, a very good support in my opinion. Matt? Proved he's got a good Janus. Not very good Chang'e. Sam.
Also, not very good texting. So
Oh yeah. Then okay, yeah, okay, that too. Sam.
from what I've heard.
A lot of room to improve in the jungle. I think obviously new role. You know, stuff's gonna happen. We'll just have to judge him over time. Bit harsh to judge him right now on his on the pool
Hey,
of research we've
as I
got.
stated, I know I can't judge, but after the fact that they pretty much got rid of me, because I'm supposedly not competitive, and also I didn't have a vast god pool, so then with Sam there, I feel like I have the right to judge right now.
Well, no, but I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge on the research pool we've got at the moment. I want to see more before I'm going to make a judgment on
Yeah,
Sam's
I
move
know
to the
what you mean, but
jungle.
it's like,
Sam's move to the jungle, was it dumb as fuck, or was there a really smart fox to give about it?
see,
Matt
depending on what their solo laner can do, will determine if it was a smart decision. Because without trying to be rude, right, unless this solo laner can do better against you than what Sam was capable of doing, and if Sam can actually deal some decent ganks against you where they can actually get a kill against you, then yeah, it's an improvement. If it's pretty much going to be the same from when it was me jungle and Sam solo, then I'd say it's either the same or, yeah, pretty much the same.
well, I
So it
guess
all just depends on how they can deal with you and Eddie.
we'll find out tonight. But overall, guys, yeah. So thanks for watching this video. Make sure you check out the scrims later tonight. It is between Sexy Smite Lads and Almost a Team. The Almost a Team will be playing with a Phil in ADC tonight. I could be their potentially new ADC. We do not know. We'll find out. But no, it's going to be a good set of games. I think it will be a best of 3. I think. I'm not too sure though. Starts at 8 o'clock, guys. Make sure you tune in to watch it, and we'll see you guys on the flip side. Later, guys. Bye.